We've been reporting Republican Tim Michels now says he would sign an abortion bill that would create exemptions in cases of rape and incest.
TMJ4's chief political reporter, our Charles Benson, talked with NBC's Chuck Todd on what that means in the race for governor.
Did Tim Michels just change his position on abortion? And welcome to Battleground, Wisconsin. Let's bring in NBC's moderator of Meet the Press, Chuck Todd. And Chuck, it was great to see you in Milwaukee this week. More on that in a minute. But first, Republican Tim Michels making news today, saying in a radio interview he would sign a bill if it included exceptions for rape and incest on abortion. And after saying he supported the current 1849 state law that does not provide these exceptions for rape and incest.
Right.
So Democrats have been hammering Michels on this issue on anti-abortion.
Yeah.
Does this speak to the Republicans growing worried about this issue with key voters and who might vote for them in November?
Charles, it looks pretty obvious that that's what it is. You know, it's interesting to hear Tim Michels say that. Just last week, Senator Marco Rubio, he is somebody that wanted a total ban. And he said, personally, I'm for a total ban. And he just said, but I know the public isn't. So I will support exceptions because I know the public's not there. And this reminds me a bit of that, how Michels is trying to position that. And I think that it's an attempt to, I think, say to right-leaning voters who may not be happy about this, hey, I'm not as hard line as you think. But I'm not sure that's enough, right? I think the idea that it's, okay, there'll be, what is the exception? Are you still going to ban it, you know, at 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks, or do you want to have a ban and exceptions only? I think if you're the Evers campaign, you're ecstatic that Michels decided to alter his position, because it actually means you get to litigate the abortion issue in a whole new way for another week or so, if not for the rest of the campaign.
So on the flip side of that, though, are Democrats owning the narrative here, or are they going to have to be pinned down on where do they stand when it comes to 15 weeks or 20 weeks?
I think the fact is, because the law on the books is a total ban, you know, before, when Roe v. Wade was law of the land, it was the Democrats that were on defense about when. With Roe v. Wade gone, it has turned it into, oh, ban or no ban. So, you know, I think Democrats are more comfortable today being able to say, this is not the debate. The debate is about whether it's ever going to be legal.
I was hoping that we can get to your trip, but I know we're running out of time, so I'm going to say thanks for now. We'll catch up with you again about your time in Wisconsin. Thanks, Chuck Todd.
Thank you, Charles.